Hola, it's Gabby here for Crafty Gabby, and today we're going to make a crayon box with alcohol inks, and also we're going to use distress inks. As you see here, I'm just making drops to cut the crayons that didn't work as good as was I thinking, and I rather to cut the crayon and apply in the top and in the bottom the alcohol ink. As you see in this second way I did it, it look more the alcohol is stronger. It's not that lighter. When I'm finished doing this, I'm going to add the wrap of the crayons and I color them with distress inks. I'm trying to match the color of the alcohol inks. My yellow is a little bit darker because I do not own all the color of the alcohol ink. I plan to do it little by little, but for right now I don't own like yellow like mustard yellow or something like that. As you see, I'm trying to match the wrap to the next crayon because that way they're going to look all the same, because I'm going to attach this to other part of the kit. This is a kit that is a box of crayon and have several die cuts. You will see them all in action in this video. When I glue them to the part where all the crayons are together, I cut that in black. When I was gluing them, I want to glue them very together, like not leaving any space. But you have to leave a space. You want to match the top of the crayon with the top of the black part. As you see here, I already glued them all. And now I'm going to cut two more part of this in black also, and one is because I'm going to make a card, and the other one I'm going to cut the top part, and I'm going to grab and cut an inch for what and I'm going to fold it in the middle. As you see here, I'm going to ensemble a card with the crayons, and the black part for is going to be plain for now. After I finish gluing, I'm going to measure um, the size, and it's going to be 3 by 4, and I'm going to cut two white cardstock piece of paper in those measurements to glue them inside of the card. And I'm going to cut then with no, you can cut them in the white matching the black part, and cut a little bit, like I would say a quarter of an inch, and you can glue it and you will match the whole crayons from top to bottom, but I prefer to do this. Now I'm going to cut the box of crayons, and I wanted to cut it in yellow to match the famous crayons we all know. As you see here, I'm just folding the size, and I'm going to glue, and my box is almost ready. Use alcohol ink to color the crayons because that way they look shiny, unlike the real one made out of wax, and of course the wrapping more mute with the distress inks. I also, for the crayons, use glossy paper, and for the wrapping just normal cardstock in white. With these details, I almost finished my box. and I'm going to put the crayons inside to see if they fit good. I have to fiddle a little bit, but it was success. And then just I did it several times to make it a little bit loose, and they're going to go in and out easily. I also cut the color, the word color 3 times in green, and glue one on top of the other letters to add a little bit of dimension. All the die cuts that you see me using right now, they come all in the same kit. After I finish gluing the letters to make it a little bit thick, I'm going to use my tea ruler to glue them in the top of the box. That way I'm going to make them straight as possible. And normally when I glue stuff a little bit crooked, I really don't mind that much. Some people mind a lot. For me, it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal when you glue something and the corners stick up or they start getting glue. That I am a little bit picky with that. Now with the distress crayon, we are decorating the inside of the box with the same colors that we decorate the outside of the box. And I'm going to use just doodles here and there, a cloud. I know the cloud's in the bottom, but I want to do something in the top. For that, I put it there. And the purple dots are caramels, candy. I know they look like weird birds, but they are candies. But they're supposed to be candies. I also going to add the word, my word in the top of the inside of the card. Mine I'm going to cut it in black, and word I'm going to cut it in the same color of the colors we put outside of the box. I also using my tea ruler to make it as straight as possible. And I'm going to add Winkostella to the word, and I'm going to add some confettis around the card because when I close it, my crayons stick to the other page and they have a little bit of bubbles here and there. But my recommendation is to leave it open for a little bit until this crayon dry. They eventually dry and they don't going to stick to one side to another. This card I think is ideal for giving to little kids or made with little kids. You can cut everything and they can decorate the inside. And also because I'm going to add names to the colors and they can learn the names of the color if you give it to a small child. As you see here, I'm going to add the word you. That way the card says you color my word. And as you see here, I'm adding the names of each color. I'm also going to add a black line using pieces of sorry, I'm saying too much but I forget. As you see there, I'm adding the line. I recommend to use better a marker or a gel pen to do that. Know what I did, that I use black paper. Well, this is my card for today. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my videos. Until next time, goodbye.